Hey guys, Duncan here. Let's talk flu shots. First, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment in the box below, and hit that bell for more notifications. So let's talk flu shots. Alright, so the number one thing I want to say is I'm 40 years old. I've never took a flu shot in my life. Let me just start by saying that. Now let's start. I want to talk about this because here's the thing. Since when does making yourself sick with last year's flu make sense to fight this year's flu? So here's a few problems I see with the flu shot, and I have. One, it's based on last year's flu, which consistently mutates. So it's never the same flu. So that's the first thing. Second thing, the flu shot gets people sick in order to try to build an immunity to fight off getting sick, which is hilarious in my book. It's almost like a double negative. So let me talk about this for a minute. I don't get sick very often. And anybody who knows me will tell you that I don't stay sick very long. And here's why. Because in my childhood, I learned how to play outside. I learned how to get dirty. I got dirt under my fingernails. I learned how to get scuffed up. I swam in water that most people would consider dirty and yucky. I breathed air that they pump chemicals in, or smog, pollution. I've drank water in places in Southern California, Central California, as well as in Oregon, that some people would consider contaminated. You see, I've had a whole lifetime of building immunity to sicknesses, to building a tolerance and an immune system that can fight off a lot of illnesses. So when I think about people running out and getting a flu shot and making themselves sick in order to fight being sick, I think how ridiculous that sounds. I'm stuck on the idea of a person making themselves sick in order to fight it. Plus, I haven't even mentioned the fact that these flu shots have been linked to children developing in autism and such. So think before you go get stuck by a needle, before you go installing the flu into your system. You know, your body has a natural immunity to fight off sicknesses. Your body has an ability to do that through everyday life, through the lifestyles, the environments, and the things that we do. So the less we do and allow our kids to do, the less their immune system is built. The more we allow our kids to be raised by television and video games, the less their immunities are being built. The more we shelter our youth, the more we prevent getting sick, the more sick and the more sickly our generations will be. So when you look at this generation today, a generation of what I like to call zombies, stuck on computers, on video games, stuck not going outside, not getting activities, not meeting people the real way, instead going to social medias. When I look outside to this generation of youth that has been raised to be the friends of their parents, rather than their parents being parents, I think of a generation of wussified Americans. Americans that breathe chemtrails, that drink hormones in their water, bacteria in the water, that eat hormones in their foods. I think of a generation that's being taught to walk away from their testosterone, manly driven personalities. I see men are being attacked. The idea of a strong man in this country is being attacked. It's being replaced by this degendering youth. This idea that you don't have to identify with your birth gender. That you can somehow choose. What they're really saying is that you can somehow choose not to be a man. You can somehow choose to be an empowered woman. See, that's what it's really about. Every time you look around, since Vietnam, our men have been delegitimized. Our fathers have been robbed of their rights as parents. We can no longer be the authoritarians in our own households. Spanking is out of the question. Yelling is considered an abuse. Yet, women have a choice to abort. So explain that logic to me. That's my rant. That's my thoughts. Please tell me yours. Thank you for commenting down below. Comment in that box down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like the videos. And hit that bell for more notifications. Thank you. Just say no to the flu shot. Peace. Duncan out.